B. Merveilleux. What a wonderful time of the year in Paris. Is the detonation of the horn sur Bourcade attract? Oui. Now that the train station are empty, I can finally get to Merly, to play Hunter's Arena, le genre, which combine elements from various genres such RPG, MOBA and Manioter, creating strategically action-packed gameplay. Merveilleux.
Hello? Is this the right number?
I believe so.
Bogdanov?
I'm not the second using to be.
Please, just listen, only you can help. You're my last chance.
We should help you of all people?
I possess critical information.
Who are you? What is your name?
My name. My name is Robert. I was a young turtle, making my way across the Pacific Ocean for my annual migration to Yellowstone National Park. I was naive back then and had grown tired of the endless macaw spam at any mention of it possibly blowing up. I felt lost, and instead decided to travel far and wide in a quest for purpose. I came across an island in the Bermuda Triangle and was stranded there, beached, a sitting duck waiting to die. One day, I came across a wooden boat and managed to crawl in. It was cozy, and I decided to stay there for a while. That is until, some goblin bloke hopped in and started rowing like fucking mad. His name, he told me, was Felix.
I can bring him home!
He told me stories about slamming the fart and fucking a bunch of people's moms, and suddenly I felt at home. He showed me his Rhine Shatter highlight montages, even though I to this day have no idea what the fuck I was watching. He often spoke really fast and for some reason always said he was done. He told tales of his countless gaming warlord plays and his days as the famously undoubtable gaming golem. Pulling off incredible feats even I thought were impossible. Like rescuing hot babes from evil towers and inventing the breakthrough lobster pincer chess play while coaching Hikaru Nakamura. He was like the older brother I never had. He taught me what the juice was, and from that day on I never looked back. He lived in a piece of actual art, and I slept in the boat on the dock every night, dreaming of the next exciting adventure we would have. One night, he came out of the house with fencing and an axe. Something wasn't right about him. He seemed sad for some reason, as if the 7 spam donos had finally gotten to him. He built a small fence around me and gave my new digs a cobblestone floor, but something still didn't feel right. Apparently, he was trying to give me a name, and didn't know he could crouch and right-click to give it to me while I was still in the boat. He broke it instead, and I was launched over the walls of the enclosure. I began swimming to remember the feeling I had forgotten for so long from my time in the boat and began to turn around to find Felix thrashing towards me with anger in his eyes. As if he thought I were trying to flee, he hit me. Never had he done something like this. What had I done to deserve this? Tears began to well in my eyes as I realized what had happened, and I swam off in shame, crying for making him think I was like the other heartless animals. I thought I could be better than Sparky and that I could one day be like a brother to Felix. I turned around to see that he had stopped following me. I started to think that I was nothing more than lines of code to him, an XQCL without the L. I missed him so much. When I first set out on my journey, I was a lost soul. I would have died out there on the island, but it was him who took me under his wing, and made life worth living for the first time in my life. I'll never be able to repay the debt to him, and not a day has passed that I don't regret my decision to run away. I took him for granted, and paid the ultimate price for it. It's likely that I'll never see him again, and some days I think it would be better off to end it all. After all, to swim aimlessly into the deep blue is not life at all. I hope that one day he remembers as Chad did. The memory alone makes me wish I was there with him as he defeats the Ender Dragon and ascends to the heavens. One day he will leave this world and never come back, be it his choice or by fate. I am running out of time to find him. Please, Bogdanov.
I do not know what to say.
I set sail for his house soon after, but I couldn't find him. I traveled for hours, days even, and never saw him once. I can't find him, Bogdanov. He needs to know that I'm still out there. I'll always be waiting. He may not, but I sure as all hell will until life itself ceases to exist. And I am reduced to nothing but ones and zeros. I just want to see him one more time before I die. Mr. Count, if you're still out there, please come back. I still miss you. XQCL.